And we might as well record in there. It'll be like a triple threat.
Just to make sure we got the best show ever.
Yeah. You don't want to like end up with the best show ever not on the air.
We should totally name it the best show ever instead of a wonderful show.
Of December, we're watching this live. All right, and right now we're going to give you a tour of the WinCAM facility. And the reason why we decided to do this was very simple. We heard around town that a lot of people didn't know where we were located or had never been to our facility. So it's really important to us to reach out to you and let you know what's happening down here at WinCAM and let you know that, you know what, you as a resident can come down anytime and get involved with what we're doing here. So we think we've got some pretty cool technology and some pretty cool people. So we'd like to introduce you to some of them today. You got the little bit of the rolling at the beginning. Now you know where we are. Let's go on inside. All right, we are located at the back of Winchester High School. And when you come in, you'll hit this reception area here. There's a couple of things that you might see. You get some nice brochures and some different interesting information about WinCAM and Winchester in general. And you've also got the WinCAM Museum. And this is really cool. This is a lot of outdated technology that we've saved over the years. And just seeing how everything has evolved over the years is really pretty cool to do. You can see how we went from tapes, you all remember VHS tapes and floppy disks, to what we're using now, a lot of digital technology. And it's really cool to keep an eye on this stuff. And as we go along, we always put a little bit away so we remember where we used to be. Now, Lydia and I are going to switch places here because I'm going to go this way. We're going to go this way. Going to go down the hall a little bit. You can see our beautiful Christmas decorations over here. That's nice, right? We're in the festive holiday mood here at WinCAM. We walk down the hallway here. This is the, I guess you'd call it the office areas here at WinCAM. My office is right over there. It's relatively clean, so maybe you could take a peek in there. All right. I'm not in there right now, though. I'm over here. And this office is shared by Anthony Gamari. He is the media coordinator at WinCAM, and you saw him in the opener. He was the guy driving the van. And this is Judy Kellerman, who is our training and production coordinator here. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Dave.
How are you tonight?
I'm great.
All right, pretty cool. How long have you been at WinCAM?
Just about 3 months now.
And are you enjoying yourself?
I am.
What's your favorite part about Winchester?
Well, I think especially this week. WinCam week is amazing. We've had lots of people come in to a big party last night. We have a party tomorrow night for our middle school students. 21 of them took a training this fall, and their parents and grandparents are coming in to see their videos tomorrow. So I'm real excited about that.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about what you do in your role here at WinCam.
Great. Well, what I do is I set up all the training classes, and I train people individually as well. So we have ongoing classes in studio production, field production. We teach Final Cut Pro. We teach camera operations. We teach people how to interview. We teach people how to plan a production. We teach lighting, graphics, the whole array of things that you need to know for producing a TV show.
Now, do you think it's mostly for young kids or high school kids? Or is this something that just a one age group would really enjoy?
I think every age group would enjoy it, and it's already been proven here at WinCam. The minute I got here, I started to meet people the first week, and they ranged in age from the young people that we have on our camera tonight. There's a high school junior and a high school senior behind the scenes with us, and some middle school kids in the control room that you'll meet in a second, and all the way up to people, I think, in their 80s doing this work, and it's tremendous. It really just takes a little bit of time to learn the technology, and then we assist everybody in every step as they go along.
That's great. Now, I wanted to hear a little bit about there's a new show premiering at 7 o'clock tonight, right after this one, right?
Yes, there is. In fact, we thought it up to premiere this week. It's called Meet the Members. We have 3 of our current members, again, aging in range from, quite young to older. And we have them around a table, and I'm interviewing them about their backgrounds, their creativity, and the projects they do here at WinCam. And that premieres on the public channel at 7 o'clock.
Great, Judy. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
And you can see we're actually we're checking ourselves out on the TV there, making sure we're rolling at the right time. All right, so we're gonna go head back this way. Come on down the hall, back through the reception area. Beautiful foliage that we have here, and I want to show you guys a little bit of the remote equipment room. All right, this is the office of production specialist Sean O'Brien, and it also doubles as the remote equipment room. And people often ask, okay, what's the remote equipment room? Well, this is where we keep all of the cameras that go out in the field. We've got an array of different camcorders that we use, camcorders, tripods, light kits for going out in the field, all of the batteries and all of the monopods, all of the monitors, all this different stuff, microphones that we lend out to people. So when people ask, what can you do about WinCam? What can you do at WinCam? I often say, well, you know what? It's a little bit like the library, where it's a resource for people who live or work in Winchester. Come down, learn about video technology. And instead of loaning out books or that kind of thing, we loan out video equipment. So the only catch, really, and it's not even really a catch, is we ask that you produce programming that goes on the channels. The channels, like the one you're seeing tonight, the WinCam public channel, we're on channels 8, 9, and 22 on Comcast. We're also on 36, 37, and 38 on Verizon. So we're running on 2 different providers, and we also stream all our content online, which is really cool. So anytime, 24 hours a day, from anywhere in the world, you could watch WinCam programming. And we also have an on-demand service on our website, which is wincam.org. So any program that you may have missed, you can go to wincam.org, dial it up, and watch it online 24 hours a day. So that's really cool stuff. So you have a chance to make a program like that, and everybody can see it. So it's a really fascinating place, and we're going to help you every step of the way. We train you how to do it. We give you all of the know-how, and we give you all the airtime. So we really hope you'll get involved. Let's go this way a little bit. You can see we got a little kitchen area. We got to get fed. In this area here, used to be a big storage area, but we've converted it, and this is our edit bays. All right, and when you come in, we've got 3 different edit bays where people can work on their projects. We're going to take a look right here, and I want to talk to Lydia right now. Hi, Lydia. This is Lydia Mullen. She's a Winchester High School senior with headphones stuck in her hair. This is live TV, folks. Lydia, tell us how you got involved with WinCAM.
I started here when I was in 8th grade as part of the middle school club. And one day they didn't have enough people for a shoot after the club, and they asked me if I could stay and help out with it. And I just sort of got hooked, and I've been here ever since. It's 5 years now.
That's cool. And what do you like most about video production?
I'm really into cinematography, though I write most of my stuff myself, and I really like writing scripts and screenplays. But I think cinematography's got to be my favorite.
Okay. Now, you sort of mentioned it, but give me an idea of the kind of projects that you like to work on when you're here.
Well, recently I just finished Cherry Vanilla, which is a short narrative piece about. Actually, it's about my grandmother when she was my age, and she went to an all-girls boarding school, and it was in the 1950s, and it's the sort of like the height of American conformism, and she and her friends used to sneak out at night, and instead of going to see boys or to go drink or something, they would all go out and they would steal ice cream from the school freezer. And I thought that was sort of this beautiful kind of innocent rebellion, and I wanted to preserve that memory for her and for, my kids and stuff, because I really love my grandma and I just wanted to keep it with her.
That's a really cool story. So you actually wrote a screenplay and you cast all of the different parts and all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. We spent, I think, 2 weeks over the summer, and the first week was a lot of preparation, pre-production and casting and finishing writing and everything. And then the next week, I think, we shot every single night for the whole week because all the girls had to go away for vacation. And so
These were friends of yours?
some of the girls were friends of mine, but also some of them were girls I didn't know who I met through friends I knew who did act and who suggested them because they said they were really phenomenal. And it's true, all the girls were amazing, and we had so much fun together. And I think they did an amazing job, and I'm really
That's really cool. And I understand it's an award-winning piece.
Yeah. We submitted it to the Arlington International Film Festival, where we got honorable mentions for our category, which was awesome. And we were also WinCAM's Best Short Film for 2012.
That's a really prestigious award.
Which is great. I'm just super proud of.
All right, that's awesome. Can you maybe play a little bit of it, and
Yeah.
maybe we can take a look at what you did?
So, this is in the beginning, sort of when they're, before they go out, they're sort of fooling around and just kind of like joking about what they're going to be going out and doing that night. Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. All right, we got a little bit of audio.
Really like spies. No, I'm serious. Think about it. You sneak around at night, trying not to get caught, avoiding danger, and the Soviets have taken the embassy. I'm going there.
Now, what editing program is this that you're using?
This is Final Cut Pro, which I've been using since I got here, and it's amazing and professional. And
That's really cool, Lydia. We don't want to give away too much because we want people to go to the website and check it out online. All right, so we'll talk to you a little later. Thanks for letting us disturb your editing. All right. Next up down here, we've got my friend Jack Legere. Jack, what are you working on?
This is our project we did for the club.
Video club, right?
Yeah, video club.
Now, give me a little bit of history. You've been around at WinCAM for a little over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And tell me how you got involved.
Well, last year we did the mentor program.
Through what school?
Through Ambrose
Okay, and now you're...
in McCall.
So, you were part of the video club, and tell us a little bit about how that goes.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, we.
And you guys meet once a week down here at WinCAM?
Yep.
All right, that's really cool. There's all kinds of different things. You've learned studio production, you've learned field production, editing. What do you like to do the best?
I like field production.
All right, so you like doing the camera out in the field?
Yeah.
All right, great. And anything you would say to friends that maybe were thinking about getting involved at WinCAM?
It's really fun if you want to get involved in like video production and stuff.
All right, great. Thanks, Jack. See you in a bit. All right, so we've got a third edit bay, which right now is vacant. And you know what? That could be you sitting there doing Final Cut Pro and all the different software that we've got here. I don't know what you're pointing at. Oh, okay. You wanted me to turn it on. See, the phones are ringing. It's live TV. We're open right now, you know? So, we're waiting on you. Come on down. We'll teach you how to learn this stuff. Teach you how to learn it. I mean, teach you how to use it. All right, we're going to go back the other way. So we're going to turn around. And if you follow me this way, you'll see a lot of cables hanging on the wall. I probably should have neatened these up before we went live. What are you going to do? All right, now, this is a really cool room. This is the studio here at WinCAM. We've got all of these studio lights and a big open space where people can come in and work on their projects. As you can see, recently we've been working on holiday greetings for WinCAM. So a lot of people from the community have come in and they're recording happy holidays and happy new year kind of messages for not only the people in Winchester, but our servicemen and women that are serving across the world. So this is a really cool service that WinCAM's doing. We're hoping to get more and more of the community involved, and we do it right here in our own studio. I want to point out that recently we just spent a boatload of money on all of these brand new studio lights. These are really state-of-the-art lights, fluorescent, dimmable fluorescent and LED lights. Really cool. They're a lot kinder than the old tungsten ones we used to have. And my good friend Kevin, I think, if we can see Kevin up here, Kevin's working on the lights. Kevin, come on down here and talk to me, will you?
Hello.
What's up, Kevin? What are you working on?
Just tweaking the lights, making sure they work.
All right, cool. Now, how long you been involved at WinCAM?
A year.
All right, cool. And what do you like best?
Just helping you guys out.
All right, now you've done a lot of different things. You've done camera work, you've done studio work. I mean, what can you say about all of the different things that you've learned? I mean, because obviously there's a lot to learn. Is it difficult?
Not really. I tend to pick it up. I tend to pick up learning on the different things.
So you pick it up pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
And you think, what do you think? Is it really hard? I mean, should people be afraid to learn this stuff?
Oh no, it's fun.
It's fun. All right, we'll get back to work.
I will.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
All right, so that's Kevin. He's working on the lights, making sure everything's going well up here in the studio. And I want to take let's take a look here at the studio cameras while we're in here. These are the studio cameras, the rigs that we're using. Not robotics like you get over at the big stations, but we can teach you how to operate cameras like this. We can teach you all of the lighting grid. We can teach you the audio and the microphones that go along with it. All the things that go into a television program. I always say that, yeah, the big boys, they have a lot more equipment. They have more expensive equipment, but we're all sort of doing the same thing. Here at Public Access TV, we're doing things on a smaller scale, but we're doing it the same way, and you're taught by professionals here at WinCAM. All right, so let's go on into the control room and see what's going on in there. This is the brains of the operation. All right, oh, you heard a little feedback there. All right, now all of these lights that you saw in the studio are controlled by this big board over here. This is a brand new light board that we have. We can do all kinds of things, controlling all the colors that we have behind the set. I can change that stuff. Judy, maybe you can point that out there. Let's see what I'm doing. So really, any color in the spectrum I can make. That's really awful what I made out there. That's pretty bad, isn't it? All right. Kind of cool, though. With a little bit of time and effort, I probably could have made something. a little bit better. Now, I want to introduce you to Sean O'Brien. We mentioned him earlier. Sean is the production specialist at WinCAM, and I almost forgot your title there for a minute.
Me too.
How long you been here, Sean?
About 6 months.
All right, Sean. What do you enjoy it here at WinCAM?
Yeah. I love interacting with all sorts of different people on all projects, like teaching people how to do video and recording music and just interacting with people of all ages, and it's great stuff.
Cool. Now, people in Winchester may recognize you from another job. Tell us what else you do in Winchester.
Yes. I'm also one of the youth advisors over at the Winchester Unitarian Society, the Unitarian Church. I've been there for about a decade.
All right. Cool. And how long have you been in video production and audio production?
In audio production, most of my life. I'm a musician and a recording engineer. Have been for over 20 years. I've been in video for about a little less than 10. Mostly came at it from the background of education and audio production, and just sort of applied the skills for that. Which, being a person that, who was on kind of the learning curve of video, I think kind of helped me out a lot, because when I was first in Access TV, I would kind of learn along with the people that I was, eventually then teaching, which helped out pretty well. So I definitely know what it's like to be a learner.
So, I guess if you had to say anything to folks in Winchester with interest in technology, what would you say?
Technology, it's tools. It's tools to get the things that are in your head out of your head, and so that we can see and hear them. When you look at something like a video switcher or an audio board, they can be kind of daunting. Or a lighting board, they can be daunting in that there's lots of sliders and lots of buttons. You don't need to learn what everything does right away. You need to learn the basic concept of how it works, and then step by step how to do the parts of it that you need to do to get your project completed. And there's people that help fill in the gaps. I mean, where there's always people here behind you to answer the questions, to help you troubleshoot the "oops, why didn't that work" kind of moments, and sort of go from there, and so that everything just kind of gets a little bit better, moves in the right direction.
Cool. Appreciate it. And that's an important thing to mention, the support that WinCAM offers. We don't just teach you a class and then just drop you and say, okay, produce a show for you. We're there to help you along the ways, because we understand that people don't do this as a profession, mostly. So they're learning along the way, and they're going to need some help. So appreciate you talking to us tonight.
Excellent. My pleasure.
All right, couple more guys we got to see. This is Albert and Tony, right? All right, now let's talk a little bit. You guys got involved. Tony, we'll start with you, all right? Because you've been involved a little longer. Tell us about your history at WinCAM.
Well, I started in the mentor program at Ambrose for 2 years, and I did that with Jack the second year, and that just got me started here. So then I learned that there was this video club, and me, Jack, Albert, and a lot of our friends came and made a really cool video.
All right. Now, you joined, or you got involved with WinCAM because you wanted to do something specific at first, right? What was that?
Sports broadcasting.
Right. You wanted to get involved in sports broadcasting, hopefully make a career out of it, right? You still want to do that?
Yeah, if I don't make it to sports.
All right. Well, an athlete first, then maybe a broadcaster second, right?
Yeah.
All right. So once you became involved, I mean, we did broadcasting really for that first mentorship, and then we kind of stepped it up a little bit. Now, through your work with the club, you've learned a whole lot of stuff. I mean, and now tonight you're learning the audio board here in the studio and that kind of thing. So tell me what you like doing mostly when you're involved at WinCAM.
Field production. I like to make videos, video stuff with my friends, and make a good production that we can show.
All right, great. Now, do you watch a lot of WinCAM at home?
Yeah, especially the football show.
All right. See, now that's a fan of WinCAM. Now, I like that. I was thinking when I was asking that question, this could go really badly. But you did good, kid. You're awesome. All right, Albert, tell me about your involvement with WinCAM.
Well, I started this year, and yeah, I've had a lot of fun. And
Yeah, I love making the videos and field production too. And yeah, I like it.
All right, awesome. You going to come back to Video Club in the spring?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. 'Cause it's really fun.
All right. Now, in the spring, we do the studio work. So you guys already have a head start on doing it right here tonight. Why don't you guys describe a little bit about we'll start over here maybe. Tell me about the different pieces of equipment that you're operating. And if you get stuck, Sean will help you. So tell me what this is.
Well, this is the audio board. If we didn't have this, you wouldn't be able to hear us right now. And you can do a lot of different stuff. You can tune into different things. And we could have two things playing at the same time. You could hear both of them.
Oh, this I'm not 100% sure about, but this is all like what's like being shown, and this is the transitions between, like, yeah, like videos. Yeah, videos.
All right,
And-
so you've got a bunch of different sources here, video sources, right? You can switch from one to the other, right?
Yeah,
All right. You like operating this thing?
yeah, it's really fun. Yeah.
And also over here, maybe Sean can tell us what we've got in this area.
Sure. Over here, we have it's not showing any pretty pictures right now, but we have a computer that runs our graphics, and then we have just a simple DVD player right here, which can actually run any. If you do a show, you can record an opening or something like that, and then you can play that on that DVD player. It would go through the switcher. There's actually a button on the switcher that's marked DVD. You would click to that. That's actually the opening of the show, of this show that you're watching right now, was run from this DVD player through this switcher, and then the audio of it ran through the audio board, and you can and you can combine all of those sources together. These things here are actually tape decks. A lot of TV production is moving to just file-based or just purely digital file-based. But it's really important when you're doing video production that you record something to more than one place, so that you have what's called a fail-safe. So when you're recording something, you always want to make sure that if something goes wrong in one place, it's probably not going to go wrong in 2 or 3 places at the same time. So, for example, this show right now is recording to this record deck right now. It's recording to a DVD player over in the the broadcast rack behind us. It's also recording to our server, is it?
Not recording the server, it's recording in that camera.
All right, and it's recording to the camera that's recording us right now as well. So there's a lot of different places that we can record things. Well, this monitor up here is where the director can look at all of the choices, all of the different sources like that we've been talking about. So you can see the one on the far right is called program. That's actually what the show is. That's what's going out right now, either being broadcast or recorded. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. The never-ending tunnel of video. And then to make that choice as to what camera view you want to use, you choose between all of your different sources. So, for example, the DVD player, you see down on the bottom, that's actually has that video of the opening ready to go if we wanted to do that. We have three sources over on the left that are our 3 different cameras in the studio, and then you can see the video screen that's also showing what the program here is it's a router that we're able to plug anything into. So if anything happens like here in the control room, we can plug right into that. We don't have to drag one of our big studio cameras in here or do anything crazy like that. We try to be as flexible as we can in order to do as many different kinds of programming as we can.
Thanks, Sean. And if you take a look, we've got about a minute and 20 seconds left in our little window here. We're pressed for time. This is live TV. We're a half an hour window. So I'm going to go back into the studio so we can wrap up the show. All right, what do you say? Follow me. Kevin is still up on the ladder, fixing lights, doing his job. And I just wanted to reiterate one more time. Everybody watching this now, you can be involved in WinCAM. You can just come down and visit us. Check out our website. It's wincam.org. You'll see all the programming that we do. You'll see a listing of all the class schedules and all the services that we offer. We're a nonprofit organization, so we don't measure our value through money and how much money we make on a year-to-year basis. We measure our success by how many people we can get involved in our organization and how many hours of local programming we can bring to you, the viewer, and you can help make that. So for everybody here at WinCAM, I want to thank everybody who helped with the show tonight and all of our volunteers and our volunteer board of directors, everybody that's been involved in a great year in WinCAM. I'm David Gauthier, and we will see you another time.